Hi there, this is Don Teague, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use the Bloom opt-in on MLSP sites. Now, the Bloom opt-in is used to get people to subscribe to your newsletter. So the one thing you want to do is, number one, if you do not already have it enabled, come over to your plugins and make sure you look for Bloom and then make sure it's active. Now come over to Bloom and just click on Bloom. Don't worry about the rest of the stuff there. And we're going to see some stuff already here. Now in the top right portion you see email accounts. If you have never used Bloom opt-in, you'll need to click here in order to pull this up. Now you can see I've already got some lists there, but if you click on new account, you get this new account setup. And you can pick whichever subscriber or email newsletter list you want to use. You can use Ontraport, FeedBlitz, MailChimp, Aweber, whatever. As you do, you'll save it. You can pick Aweber. Let's try Aweber. And it'll ask for your authorization code. You'll go through the steps. If you've not seen this before, it's not that hard. You just click on this Get Authorization Code, and it takes you to the place. Well, now let's go back and let's click on opt-in forms. From here, we're going to be able to set up various opt-ins. So I'm going to say new opt-in, and now you can pick which one of these you wish to use. We can set it up inside a widget, below the post, fly in, we can have it as a pop-up, or inline. I'm going to do an inline real quick, and I'm going to call this inline video example. And I'm going to hook it up to my particular Aweber account for this video. There we go. And then click this design your opt-in. Now you're going to get a page where you can choose your template. Now, like it says, these are just starting points. We can do some customization on the next page. So as you look down the list, get an idea of maybe what particular style you want for your opt-in. Again, color is changeable, images changeable, whatever, right? But in this one, we're looking to see what type of opt-in form we actually want to go with, how we want this to look, what our starting point is, right? So I'm going to go green on this one and say customize. Now, we have our opt-in title, our opt-in message, our image settings. We can choose animation if we want. We can even hide the image on a mobile device. So if someone's coming in from mobile, they won't actually see it. We can choose the border, whether we want square or rounded corners, text, what font we want to use. The form styling, you can have the forms, form fields, you can have them stacked, etc. These are all these things we can do to customize the look of our template. So on this particular one, I'm going to leave, we're going to put an opt-in title here. So we're going to put newsletter title, just so we can see it on the next page. And we're going to put in, this is our long opt-in text. Visit the newsletter, and how about the weather? There we go. I'm going to just do all that. Let's change up the border style a little bit. You can see this one's picked, so we'll pick this one. We'll put the form on the bottom. You know what? I'm actually going to move the form off to the right in this one, and we can display the name field here. So we do that. It's got the name, email, subscribe, all of this stuff. We can have some footer text on the footer right here, so we're going to call this footer text, just so we can see where it shows up. And we are going to save and exit. Now the form is here, but how do we actually use it in a page? Well, if you look right over here on this far right side, you'll see generate shortcode. If you click on that, you're going to have something pop up. Just take that text and copy it and say OK. Now let's go over to Pages, And we will do a new page. Put this under examples. There we go. And we'll call this video demo inline opt-in. There we go. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to real quick put that text right there. Let's go to, let me grab some text real quick from somewhere off screen, if you don't mind, real quick. And the reason I'm doing this, I want to just give you an idea of what, the opt-in form would look like if you actually had some text there. Right, this will give you a really good idea. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to copy some stuff from the MLSP community page, and we're just going to paste that as plain text, and we are going to put that there, and publish. So after it's published, you'll see you've got the permalink up here. You can actually go to that. So let's go see what we've got. And now the page is going to load. And here we are. We've got our video demo opt-in. I apparently am blocking images from showing up on this particular video. They will show up on yours. Let me do some disabling off screen. There we go. They'll actually show up now. And there we go. Now, looks like we've got a little bit of form text that didn't come in correctly on this particular form. So we would need to go back and figure out maybe where it's at, do some troubleshooting, right? That, nothing is perfect, nothing comes out right the very first time. But there you go. You now have your page, your text that you put in, the opt-in that you put in right after it, and the text below it. This is the end line. So that's just one example of how you can use the Bloom opt-in form to entice people, encourage people to visit your newsletter. If you would like more assistance on MLSP sites, please feel free to contact me, ask me for help. You can find me here at Don Teague Training on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.